Hello guys, welcome to the Choco Gaming channel. I am JM, your host, and today we have this exciting game called Madden 26. So I'm gonna be playing. I've played this before on the cloud on the cell phone, which was okay. Yeah, I had some fun here. Obviously, all is there is a whole new sport for me because I'm not used to watching or getting a lot of let's say trophies on this, but at least I tried my best. And today we're gonna be playing on the cloud, okay, the laptop. So let's see how it goes. Okay, guys. So now let's see that everything goes fine. Okay, and enjoy the gameplay. Remember, all the content that is here is in order to make classes in English or Spanish without subtitles. And okay, without any further ado, let's start with this, guys. Let's see. Okay, dokie. Now, enjoy, guys. Let's see how it goes. Oh,
It's in the game. I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the...
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Here, Greg, as we look at this matchup, looking around and hearing this crowd, they're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Ready. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Tremble comes in motion. Taylor looking to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Ready. Come on. Now, Taylor. Forced out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Holy moly.
Get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Now a run on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Colts 33-yard line.
Back to the ground. And again to the
Holy, I was aggressive.
down on what should be the final play of the first quarter.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Awesome.
The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on that 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it.
Should
He
me.
takes it down to the 15-yard line. A
Getting
gain
closer.
of 11 on that one.
Getting
First down,
closer.
Miami.
Awesome.
15-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. It is 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. And now will you look at this? It's a fake. And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on downs. The Colts offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Throwing, Taylor. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And we mark out up at the 34-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20.
Come on.
First down, Indianapolis.
Here's Taylor. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up a 2nd and 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football.
Offside. Defense.
Offside here, guys. Jeez.
Automatic first down.
First and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Back to throw is Taylor. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Jeez. What else?
To throw is Taylor. And it's into the hands of Flowers.
A gain of 6.
Taylor. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's going to have the first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
16 yards. That's another Colts.
Back to the air one more time. Looking underneath for H.N. 2nd and 5.
Complete to Javon H.N. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw again.
4-yard line.
Oh, I'm
He'll
going to
step up and run. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
That penalty is declined.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
Dolphins, nothing.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. This fielded at about the 9. Hit this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Dolphins offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. On the set. the bootleg. It's McCarthy. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Back at the 17-yard line.
I think this here.
On 3rd down, they'll go with the counter to try to pick it up. And this drive is going backward, taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out.
It's 4th down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And he's going to be taken down. What a ball. Going for it this deep in your own territory. And it doesn't work out as planned. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish out this drive with a touchdown.
15 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
H.S. trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll keep this himself, and he will take it in himself. Tyrod Taylor, touchdown, Indy. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll take at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to started on their next drive, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. That one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this cannot be what they were hoping for. What a disaster. Hunter's definitely in harm's way. They get nothing out of this, and they've turned it over on downs.
First off, let's give them a little credit here for at least completing the pass. But if you're going to run a fake, at least throw the ball past the yard to gain. I mean, it took a little too long for the ball to get there and ultimately allowed them to make the stop, and they can't move the chains.
No way.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Ready. Back throw here to begin the drive. On the punt by Webster. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's H.N. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ready. Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They send Godwin in motion. One more time, it's H.N. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him.
But to this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Now on for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So now Shane Steichen will send out the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the catch. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays, more balance, both run and pass.
They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So here comes 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Viking 18.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
A run up the middle with Achane. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready. 70.
An inside kick here to the fullback on the dive. He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mutt. Good night from South Florida.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere JJ has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And what did he think was going on there, Brock? He just spiked it on first down. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, they're going to hand it up. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down on the F by Derwin James.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And maybe he lost track of downs. Who knows? We're both confused up here. Everybody in the stadium seems surprised, spiking it on third down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Fair catch made, a little 20-yard line. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore, it's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way,
he's in trouble and the Dolphins get him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch, gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
It's taken in by LeJohntay Lister. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Cowboys first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down now, ball at the 33. First carry now for Austin Eckler. Dropped by the first guy. And no gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sideline, I'm talking as a quarterback, you've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's deep downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
71 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal, Dallas.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Eckler can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Third and goal, here's Nix. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins pick it up. And they stop him before too much on the return. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, could say it better myself.
Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Space for a few yards that time. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender, and it's Bobby Wagner. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. To the line from the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll take this at the 10. Miss the lateral, the ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
60 Eagles. Go.
On first down, they'll run. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Cowboys, 33 yards.
And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unaffected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll run it here on 3rd down. He's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Lofts it deep right side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. One's good to McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 14.
Once more, it's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Jeez.
Still 2nd down.
And the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. Next to throw again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 21-yard line.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. Connecting on the slant. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Working quickly here. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw it. That's completed right side. He has room past the 25. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the 2nd quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great 2nd half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott, and Brock Heward.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Brown on to send it away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, which is 1st and 10. Eckler running dead ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in this one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Air it out on 3rd. He's going for it himself. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Nix. Into traffic, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
That 2nd down run is going to manage a yard. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. Give him 25 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Ross sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send it to the middle. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half. Add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
The give here on second. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Going on third, McCarthy. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
The issues this offense is having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
This was a miss hit, Brock. Low, pretty short. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running left, this is Eckler. And slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on second.
From the gun, the handoff. The second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
That call right there was all about setting up an easier third down. Sure, you could have potentially gotten the first down, Kate, but now you've opened up your playbook on third down that much more.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Cowboys, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the give, here's Eckler. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Here's a give on